Um, Imagine a world without instant communication. Hard to picture, isn't it? Yet that was the reality until the late 19th century, before the birth of radio, a time when messages had to be delivered physically, taking days or even months to reach their destination. But all this changed thanks to the groundbreaking work of one man, Guglielmo Marconi. An Italian inventor, Marconi was a pioneer in the field of wireless communication. In the year 1895, he accomplished something extraordinary. He sent and received his first radio signal. This simple act, transmitting information through the air without any physical connection, was nothing short of revolutionary. It represented a tremendous leap in technology, one that would change the way we communicate forever. This was the dawn of a new era, an era where information could be disseminated quickly and efficiently without the need for wires or physical delivery. With that first signal, a new era dawned, the era of radio communication. Fast forward to the 1920s and 30s, a period often referred to as the golden age of radio. This era was a time of rapid innovation and expansion in radio technology and programming. The radio had evolved from a novel invention to an essential part of daily life, acting as a constant companion to people in their homes, cars, and workplaces. Just as the Roaring '20s was a period of economic growth and cultural change, the radio industry was also experiencing a boom. The airwaves were alive with a variety of shows that catered to every interest. Comedy shows like Amos and Andy had listeners in splits, while mystery thrillers like The Shadow kept them on the edge of their seats. Soap operas, named for their soap company sponsors, became a daytime staple, drawing in millions of dedicated followers. But it wasn't just entertainment. Radio was also a reliable source of news. Families would gather around their radios to listen to live broadcasts of significant events like Charles Lindbergh's transatlantic flight or President Roosevelt's fireside chats. The radio had become a window to the world, bringing global events into the living room. Music, too, found a new platform on the radio. Jazz, the soundtrack of the era, was broadcast across the nation, breaking down regional boundaries and bringing diverse cultures together. Iconic musicians like Duke Ellington and Ella Fitzgerald became household names thanks to the radio. The radio also played a crucial role in shaping public opinion. Politicians, advertisers, and social activists all recognized the power of the medium and used it to reach the masses. In essence, the golden age of radio was a transformative period. It changed the way people consumed entertainment, received news, and connected with the world. The humble box with dials and antennas had become an integral part of the household, a shared experience that brought families and communities together. The golden age of radio had transformed the humble box into a central piece of every household. As World War II erupted, radio found a new role, a tool for propaganda and a lifeline for information. It turned into a crucial player on the global stage, serving as a primary conduit for news, government communication, and morale-boosting entertainment. In the United States, President Franklin D. Roosevelt used radio to have intimate conversations with the public, known as fireside chats. These radio broadcasts were instrumental in shaping public opinion and maintaining morale on the home front during the turbulent war years across the Atlantic. The BBC served as a trusted source of news for those living under Nazi occupation. Their broadcasts were a beacon of hope and a vital source of information for many. In the war zones, the chilling broadcasts of correspondents risked their lives to provide first-hand accounts of the horrors of war, giving those at home a visceral understanding of the conflict. Radio also played a role in the psychological warfare. Both sides used it to spread propaganda, aiming to demoralize the enemy and boost the spirits of their own troops. Despite the manipulations, the radio was a companion, a source of comfort for soldiers and civilians alike. This era marked a pivotal moment in radio history. It demonstrated the medium's power and potential, not just as an entertainment tool, but as a vital lifeline during times of crisis. Radio had proven its power, not just as a tool for entertainment, but also as a vital lifeline during times of crisis. Post-war, radio faced stiff competition with the advent of television, yet it evolved and survived. As television sets began to invade living rooms, radio had to rethink its position in the world of entertainment. No longer the sole source of news, music, or drama, radio sought new ways to remain relevant. The solution, a shift in focus. Talk radio, music, and news became the staples of the airwaves. Radio stations started to cater to more niche audiences, providing content that was specifically tailored to their listeners' interests. Around the same time, FM radio made its debut. It was an innovation that completely revolutionized the sound quality of broadcasts. For the first time, listeners could enjoy stereo sound, and music on the radio was transformed. The clear, staticless audio was a game changer, and FM quickly became the preferred choice for music broadcasts. But the evolution of radio didn't stop there. The late 20th century saw the introduction of satellite radio, offering a plethora of channels with diverse content and, importantly, a wide coverage that surpassed geographical boundaries. Suddenly, you could listen to the same station whether you were in New York or New Mexico. And just when we thought radio had reached its zenith, the internet happened. Radio was quick to adapt to this new medium. Internet radio stations started to pop up, offering an even wider range of content, from podcasts to music genres you didn't even know existed. The beauty of internet radio is its accessibility. You can listen to it anywhere, anytime, as long as you have an internet connection. So from the humble beginnings of AM broadcasts to the high definition sound of FM, from the wide coverage of satellite radio to the limitless potential of internet radio, the evolution of radio is a testament to its adaptability. Like a chameleon, radio adapted to the changing times, proving its resilience. From its humble beginnings to its modern adaptations, radio has left an indelible mark on society. A marvel of technology and communication, the radio began as a simple device that transmitted sound through the airwaves, but it rapidly grew into so much more. It became the heartbeat of society, the pulse that kept the world connected. In the blink of an eye, events happening thousands of miles away could be heard in the comfort of our living rooms. This instant communication played a significant role in shaping the cultural and political landscapes. It brought the world closer, making it a global village long before the internet came into the picture. Radio has also been a trusted source of information for countless individuals in places where technology is limited, or during times of crisis when other communication channels are down. Radio has often been the only link to the outside world. It has been a beacon of hope, delivering crucial updates and ensuring people are not left in the dark. Moreover, radio has been an entertainer, bringing music, dramas, and comedies into our homes and lives. It has given a platform to voices that might otherwise have gone unheard, and has been the soundtrack to many of our most cherished memories. In its century-long journey, radio has played the roles of entertainer, informer, and lifeline. Its static whispers have echoed through time, shaping the world as we know it.